One of the fastest ways you can ever get to grow a business is by finding a partner. But here's the truth. The wrong partner will cost you years, the wrong partner will cost you money, and worst case scenario, they'll get to cost you friendship. So in today's video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step process through which you can use to find the right business partner and get to avoid the common traps that all solopreneurs or entrepreneurs get to fall into. If you're watching me for the first time, I'm Alan. I get to help new solopreneurs and entrepreneurs get to start, grow, and scale their businesses. So let's get into the video. The first step of the process is for you to know exactly what and who you're looking out for. Most people say, I need to find a partner, but they have never really taken the time to understand what kind of person is it that they're already looking out for. And tell you what, this process of finding the right business partner is so tedious and it really needs to be treated like a hiring profile. So these are the following things that are so important that you should always get to note down if you're trying to keep this professional. So the first thing, what skills should they bring? What is their background? How do they handle pressure? What's the kind of their work ethics that they need to have? And here's the key. You really need to start separating your must-haves from the nice-to-haves. So what are the must-haves and what are the nice-to-haves? The must-haves are complementary skills and financial descriptions. And then the nice-to-haves are maybe they live in your city. Maybe they get to share the same hobbies like you. Yeah. So the clearer the picture, the easier it is for you to spot them when they get to show up. Now, step 2 is to make it clear that you're looking. Now that you know what you want, you've got to make it clear that you're looking out for the right person. Don't just sit there and hope that, oh, maybe they'll get to turn up magically. That is wrong. So what it is that you get to do next is get to post about it online, tell your network, mention it in the conversations you get to have with your friends. And to be so strategic, you need to target certain platforms for certain things. Yeah. So the best ones I can give you right now are LinkedIn is great if you want to find professionals with a great track record. X is great if you want to find idea-driven visionary people. And then industry-specific groups or communities are those that you get to need if you really need to connect with people that truly get to understand your niche. So here's the whole point. When you get to make it clear to your network, you allow them to connect the dots for you. Next up is step 3, which is you need to start assessing the similarities and differences. And here's the big mistakes that I see most people do. They try to look for clones for themselves. If both of you are salespeople and none of you gets to know how you get to manage money, then trust me, your business partnership is going to fail. Truth be told, the best partnerships that I've always seen, they always come from complementary people. They always come from complementary skills. So find someone who gets to balance you out. If you're good at sales and marketing, then find someone who is good at managing money. That way, your partnership and your business will thrive. Also, the second thing I want you to note here is that don't just sit there. You have to give this a test. Start with a small project. Maybe it could be a short campaign or a test product. Don't just sit and wait. Get to test your limitations together. Because when you get to do that, that's when you get to see how this person gets to handle stress, how this person gets to handle pressure, how this person gets to handle disagreements between you, because most likely these are going to happen. And the most important thing, how this person gets to handle money. If you're finding value in this video, please consider hitting the like button, share this video, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so that you don't get to miss out on future business videos just like this. Now, step 4 is get to align your values and vision. This is so important. Even if your skills get to align perfectly, if your values get to clash at any one point, it's 100% guaranteed that that business partnership won't get to last. So what is it that you get to do? It is quite simple. You get to sit down and ask yourself, what's our vision for the business? How do we want to handle profits? What are our non-negotiables in terms of ethics and lifestyles? The answers that you get to give for those following questions is the glue that is going to bind together, that is going to hold together everything between you and your partner. And maybe the word of caution I want to give you here is that skills can be built, that is true, but mismatched values, that is a recipe for disaster, and you wouldn't want to mess with that.